Guys, today we have a very important video because a lot of people are either in a trade right now wondering if they should close it, and also a lot of people are sitting on the sidelines wondering if they should get into a Bitcoin trade at this moment. Guys, I do have one specific pattern that we are seeing right now, and this has actually happened in similar kind of manners previously, and I'm going to show you what has been happening previously when we've seen this. This is very important if you're holding any crypto at all, or if you're thinking about buying crypto. So I'm going to show you this both on this chart, I'm going to show you on this particular chart as well. So we do have a lot of stuff to cover today, so make sure to stick around from the beginning until the end. I'm also going to talk about altcoins. It's now the time to get into altcoins, or this is the question I am going to answer here today as well. So welcome back everybody, my name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. And with that said, guys, let's get straight into it. So where we left off yesterday, guys, is that we were talking about how Bitcoin was going up very fast and how we needed to have a little bit of a breather. Okay, so what I said is that if you're looking to get into a trade, you should wait, probably you should wait for a retracement, because we are going to see a retracement. Now, after that video, we actually did come down here. We did have a little bit of retracement down to this orange line right here. Since then, we have had a bounce and we have consolidated just like you can see here. So this was a retracement, yes. The question is, was this retracement enough? Well, if you zoom out here, this really looks like it wants to go higher, guys. Just like I showed you yesterday, having a big pump, having consolidation like this, having a big pump, consolidation, big pump, consolidation. This is usually what you see as a pattern, and this looks like it wants to have another wave up. But there's one specific thing I want to show you as well, and this is actually on the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, I want to show you the 200-week EMA. So let me flip it on. It is this pink line here. So you can see that on the daily time frame, we got rejected right on the 200-week EMA. And this is important because going back to if we're going to have a retracement, yes, we are seeing a pretty decent red candle here. I mean, looking at the amount of green candles, of course, this is nothing. But okay, we're seeing this red candle. That's fine. The question is, of course, what's going to happen now? Well, if we look at the previous time, we've tried to break through this particular 200-week moving average, 200-week EMA, I should say. We can go back here, and this is pretty similar, but you can see that after a massive bull trend for Bitcoin, we did get rejected a couple of times here off of the 200-week EMA. After being rejected 2 days, we did see a pump. So the pump we saw thereafter was actually about 10%, 9%. So this was a decent move off of the 200-week EMA, but then we started to calm down and we saw some more downside. Okay, so do we have something else? Let's continue. Let's look at the previous time before that. So you can see we got rejected right here. We got rejected one time, not exactly off of it, but we got rejected in the vicinity of it. After being rejected, we did break through it. And from this point, we did see actually a 5% pump. And then we started to roll over again. So, of course, every time is different. But could we see something similar right here? Could we see a break above this level, like 9%? That would push us towards like $23,000. And then come down and retest this, have some consolidation. And that is really where you could make a good opportunity, because that's also completely in line with us getting closer to, of course, the edge of this white line, which is when I think things are really going to start to heat up. And buying inside of this box in general, I think is going to be a pretty good move leading into the halving. Okay, so this is very long term, like we're talking months in advance here. But I'm just going to lay out this scenario that we could see a pump above this level, a little bit further here, having a little bit of a blow off top, a little bit of a final pump on this particular trend, and then consolidate for a while, okay? Pump, consolidate, something like this, perhaps with more swings even, I don't know, maybe something like this. And when you see consolidation like this, that is really when the altcoins can flourish as well, because that leads me into the altcoins. So you can see that the Bitcoin dominance is reaching a key level of resistance right here at 44%. To be on the watch out for that. This is only like a couple of percent, like 3% on the Bitcoin dominance. So if we hit this level, which I do believe we are going to hit, so Bitcoin dominance continues to strengthen a little bit, but then from this point, you could see the Bitcoin dominance start to roll over. And that is really when the altcoins can flourish. And if we go to the altcoin index, you can see that we are right now in a Bitcoin season. So we are going down here. The Bitcoin dominance is very low, but buying in this general vicinity on the altcoin index previously has been a good move historically. Whenever we've bought down here at this vicinity, now this can continue to go down a little bit further. I'm not trying to pinpoint the exact bottom here, but just generally in this area here, buying altcoins tend to be a good move. So that is the scenario I am kind of anticipating right now, okay? We could have some more pumps. Yes, I'm not ruling that out. If we do see that, well, what this has been showing us previously, the 3 times previously, having that pump above the 200-week EMA, and then usually we do start to roll over. I do not think that we're going to have a massive drop, but I do think that we're going to, consolidate for a little while, have swings to the up and down side, but yeah, potentially having a little bit of a breather, which gives the altcoins some room to consolidate, Bitcoin consolidates, altcoins get some room to outperform Bitcoin as we're hitting this resistance level. And also the fact for us consolidating, I do think that also this chart gives us an indication that that could be the case. Because if you look at this time period prior to this teal box, we've seen, a bottoming. I think that this was the bottom. We've seen a bottoming. We've seen a green candle here on the weekly time frame. So moving into this teal box, and you saw kind of the same thing right here. A little bit of a bottoming, bullish momentum going into the teal box. Okay, here was the bottoming. You see also right here, bottom was right here. We had bullish momentum going into the teal box. Same thing here. We had this bottom. Well, we have 2 bottoms. We had this one, then right before we did have this one, and then bullish momentum leading into the teal box. So you're kind of seeing the same thing happen here, guys. If you want to trade this volatility, then Bybit is the place to do so at. You're able to also join this competition, win up to $50,000. Also, $30,000 in deposit bonuses. So make sure to take advantage of this. Join Bybit using the link at the top of the description right now. All in all, I am bullish on Bitcoin. I have been, as you know, ever since we held the support level right here, I did think that this was a logical place for Bitcoin to kind of stop going down, reverse, and go to the upside. Now, this big pump we've seen here, the size and speed and kind of power of this was a little bit surprising, but nonetheless, this is Bitcoin. This is what Bitcoin sometimes does. So all in all, pay attention to these upper levels. Orange box at 22,300, orange box at 24,400. But at some point, I do believe that we are going to hit a little bit of a short-term resistance, consolidate, okay? Gonna hit a short-term resistance, consolidate for a while, giving the altcoins some room to grow. And of course, I am going to let you know my top altcoins. I will make a video talking about those, so make sure to subscribe and activate the bell if you have not already done so. I want to talk about this chart as well. This is something I brought up a couple of days ago, how the USDT dominance was in this kind of wedge and how this was looking to break down. And now we are seeing that USDT dominance break down. So this is usually what you saw previously. And when USDT goes down, the dominance of USDT goes down, of course, it means that the crypto market cap is going up. So that's perfect to see. This is what we would like to see. That's what I got for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one.